And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Dallas has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Inside, here's Simmons.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. Man. Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Simmons. No good from 11 feet. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Irving against Simmons. Fires high post. Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 43 points.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Takes a step back. Here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Irving. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Irving against Simmons. Irving, the pass to Exum. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Another one falls for Dallas.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Simmons against Irving. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Irving against Simmons. Puts up a deep 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Coffey. Knocks it down from distance. Coffey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Irving. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Martin. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Harden's checked in. Irving for 3. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Klay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Connects again from distance.
incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Here's Thompson. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Marshall.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find.
Good! Another from 3.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And good! There's another!
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. I mean, how much further can he go?
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Simmons has checked in for the Clippers. Here's Leonard looking to end the run, and there it is for him. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass. And
yet another bucket.
And that bucket was looking as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal offensive exhibition. And he's now tied for the all-time scoring mark for points in a playoff game.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's now got some company.
Shot by Leonard, no good. It's been all Mavericks. Irving for 3. And again.
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades. To see him surpassed, wow, just crazy. Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Bogdanovich, and he parries his first look.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. Irving looking around with the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From downtown, and got it! Another basket!
What a game from him! 72 points!
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And here's Harden. He's got 5. Over Irving. And that one hits the back iron. Marshall passes to Lively. Here's Marshall. Here's Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. An interesting postseason for the Clippers. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. Lively against Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
There are few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Marshall passes to Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fires the 3. And it's good. He hits another one. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Leonard with a screen on Irving. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Harden. 3-pointer. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Irving for 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's blocked by Irving. And he gets it back.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Harden from outside. And it's Harden again missing.
Yeah, the 3-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Davis from long range. Powell pulls it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Zubac finds Leonard. Nails it from 3. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
This one for 3. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And the shot's good by Irving. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Zubac's high post. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
For his size, Zubac can move a little bit, and when he does, it's best just to get out of his way.
Irving for three. Sinks the tray.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Picked by Bogdanovic. For 3, Powell. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Irving for 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Harden from outside. On target from range. Harden's got 8.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And Irving gets it to go.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Double team on Leonard. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
All right, Harden's still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Here's Irving. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Davis goes in.
And nice to take a moment to reflect on the magnitude of what he's accomplished this evening.
And you can't take it for granted. This crowd witnessing a tremendous offensive performance.
Oh, he's absolutely on fire, and really no end in sight to what he can do in scoring the basketball here.
Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Exum's checked in for Marshall. And it's Dinwiddie in for Thompson. And he comes up with a bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
For the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. And Ben Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Gafford.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Who poked away. Stolen by Gafford. Finished off the break.
They're pushing the ball at pretty much every opportunity.
34 seconds left in the third. To the paint to stop the run. And slam dunk by Simmons.
There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Jones, the pass to Dunn. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he has not disappointed.
Here's Simmons. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Simmons in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Christie. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Exum outside. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
Outside Bogdanovic. To the inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
The putback. The shot, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Exum. Drains the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And Washington powers it through.
Yeah, the combo guard Dinwiddie, so good at figuring out when one of his guys is open.
Washington with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Washington's shot is good. Washington's gotten 4 this quarter.
No hesitation on the break. That's been an advantage for them.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The shot by Dunn, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Dinwiddie outside. Six on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
Leonard with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Leonard. Outside Bogdanovic. With the teardrop. Unable to get that one. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Gafford passes to Christie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
The Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Prosper's checked in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jones finds Bogdanovic. Back to Jones. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovic, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
Here's Exum. And the Mavericks, another 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Powell. Dunn outside. Here's Powell. Now Leonard. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Prosper. Drops in the 3. Prosper's got his first 3 points of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Buries it from three.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call.
Here's Gafford. And he drops it in from the low post.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. We saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Prosper. Shot is up. And it's Dallas scoring again. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Dunn, the pass to Powell. The three ball with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. From 8 feet away, again, Dallas.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Dunn. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Powell against Washington. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here's Prosper. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Gafford. Oh,
I mean, just
something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
and I was broke as when that song dropped the fake.